Look at him, Subi. Sweat is pouring down his forehead. His heart is beating faster than a Formula One engine. All he needs is a tiny packet of ketchup. But his brain is currently screening an Oscar-winning horror movie. What if the cashier screams at me? What if the other customers laugh at my pronunciation? What if World War III starts because of this ketchup?
Maybe the fries taste better without ketchup anyway. In fact, I don't even like tomatoes that much.
Well done, Subi. Ha! That is premium-grade cowardice. Running away isn't weakness. It's a survival strategy. Or at least that's what your brain is trying to convince you of. Welcome to your own private prison. Welcome to your consciousness. Scientifically, Subi isn't crazy. He just has a very enthusiastic amygdala. Imagine having a security guard in your brain, but he has a phobia of, well, everything. He sees social rejection as a literal attack from a deadly predator. This brings us to the philosopher Jean-Paul Sartre, the man who famously said, "Hell is other people." He didn't necessarily mean people are evil. He meant that the gaze of others is what imprisons us and makes us act like frightened marionettes. This system was designed for our ancestors in the jungle, so a hungry tiger wouldn't eat them. But today, we use the same system to face a phone call or a passing glance. Thank you, evolution. You've made us tremble in front of a smartphone screen exactly the way our ancestors trembled in front of lions. Thank you, evolution.
You mean I'm a coward because I care what they think?
Exactly. Cowardice is choosing to be a visible version that pleases others, instead of being a true version that pleases yourself. Because the true version might be criticized, and that is terrifying for your dear amygdala. Imagine for a second that you died right now. You stand before the great gate of nothingness, and life asks you with majestic authority, why didn't you become the great artist you dreamed of being? Why did you bury your talent? I was afraid that if I painted something, my cousin would see it, take a photo, post it in the family WhatsApp group, and put a laughing emoji. I just wasn't ready for that kind of existential risk. What a heroic reason to run away. You sacrificed your artistic immortality just so your cousin wouldn't be bored for a split second. See? Cowardice isn't always a fear of death. Sometimes it's just the fear of an annoying notification on your smartphone. So, how do you live as a happy coward? First, admit your cowardice. Tell yourself, yes, I am afraid of this meeting, and my brain thinks the audience will eat me alive. Once you name the fear, it loses half of its magical power. Second, remember your size in this miserable universe. You are a speck of dust on a small planet orbiting a star that will explode one day. Do you really think the galaxy cares how awkward you were while telling a bad joke to your colleagues? No one is watching you. Everyone is too busy watching their own cowardice. True cowardice is knowing the door is open, but choosing to stay in the room because you're afraid of the fresh air. In the end, courage is not the absence of fear. It's doing the thing while you're still trembling. As for cowardice, it's comfortable, warm, and very, very boring. If you're tired of the warmth of your coward's corner, maybe it's time to take a sip of courage tea with us next time.